Well, there's new fallout tonight from President Trump's renewed talk of taking over Greenland. As Mary Bruce reports, multiple countries have set in support for the Denmark-owned territory as talks for peace seem to be fading.
Tonight, President Trump lashing out at NATO allies as he escalates his push for Greenland, saying because he did not win the Nobel Peace Prize, he no longer feels, quote, an obligation to think purely of peace. It came after Norway's prime minister texted Trump pleading we all should work to take this down and de-escalate, proposing a phone call to talk it out. Instead, Trump texting back, "Dear Jonas, considering your country decided not to give me the Nobel Peace Prize for having stopped 8 wars plus, I no longer feel an obligation to think purely of peace. Although it will always be predominant, but can now think about what is good and proper for the United States of America." He's very preoccupied with the Nobel Peace Prize, Norway's prime minister told reporters, and I've explained to him many times that it's an award given by a Norwegian committee, not by the Norwegian government. America's NATO allies rattled as Trump sounds increasingly determined to own Greenland, which has been part of the Kingdom of Denmark for more than 300 years. In Copenhagen, thousands taking to the streets, wearing Trump's signature red hats, these saying "Make America Go Away." 8 NATO countries, including France, Germany, and the UK, moving forces to Greenland as a show of support. Over the weekend, Trump threatening new tariffs on those countries, 10% in February, jumping to 25% in June, until a, quote, deal is reached for the complete and total purchase of Greenland.
The use of tariffs against allies is completely wrong.
And President Trump heads to Europe later this week for the World Economic Forum in Davos. It's there he's supposed to unveil his Board of Peace. Now, one leader being invited to join the group that's raising some eyebrows, Russian President Vladimir Putin. This board is intended to help rebuild Gaza, but it seems President Trump has larger ambitions for the group that go far beyond just that conflict. Mary Bruce, ABC News, the White House.